There's a lot of you. Well, I'm 1/5 of Third Eye Blind, and but it's stunningly crucial and important fifth. Hey, thanks for coming. I love Portland. We were just in Seattle last night. We're on tour. Third Eye Blind's on tour right now, and we've been out since May, and it's been the best tour we've ever had. And we're like, we've crossed over. We started on the East Coast. We went all through the South and the Midwest. We went up to Canada, and we were in Idaho, and we came over to Seattle, and we're like coming down back to my hometown of San Francisco, which is tomorrow, for a couple gigs, and then it's over. And I don't want it to be over. Thus, I'm really happy to be here. I guess we're gonna play Eugene today. Why we're playing Eugene is beyond me in the summer, because it's all college students. In the summer, they're even more high, and I don't even think they could. I don't really get it. We wanted to play Portland, but I think we couldn't find the right spot. That's what they tell me. I don't know. Anyway, we have a new album out, and the album is called Dopamine. And it's such a good album. I really like this record, and people have always asked me what my process in writing songs is, and I've never been able to answer the question. I never know. And on this album, I actually figured it out, that really what usually happens is I sit alone and in a state of kind of like mild but intriguing loneliness, and then I write to either answer or fill up that space. That's usually how I write songs. And then I take it to my band, and then they take what I do and they ruin it. And then I go through the process of trying to put it back together after they do what they do. So we have this song, and KINK is playing this song, and I really, really appreciate it. And it's kind of this like gothy, like we basically ripped off New Order. Somebody's got to make New Order records. So we've taken it upon ourselves. But I thought what I would do is I would play you the way that I wrote the song. Because if you hear it, I want to play you the song called Everything Is Easy, which is like this, it's this like real dance. It's like, which is totally different than what I wrote. So here's how I wrote it. This is Everything Is Easy. Just to see you, think I took too long, and I get that you know that I miss you, and I know something's wrong, and I'm calling these days, at least I hope it's a phase, and I go and I just play along, and the boys that she plays are boulders and berets. I know something is wrong, I know something is wrong, and then you speak to me, and everything is easy, like I get what I wanted. Now I'm just haunted by you constantly, and everything is easy till she leaves you out though. Then you're soaked to the bone, you be so come make it easy some more. Go ahead, take my heart up, roll it up like a joint. Smoke me out till the feeling gets cashed, and when you look in my face, it's like you forget the point, and then you speak to me, and everything gets easy, like I get what I wanted. Now I'm just haunted by you constantly, and everything gets easy till she leaves you alone. Then you're soaked to the bone, you'll be so come make it easy some more. La, da, 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 you'll be so lonely now. La, da, 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 you'll be so lonely now. If you wanna see me, come easily found. Time stands where we used to live. Wrap your fist around my heart, yeah, you know how to pound, pound, pound. And now I'm just haunted by you constantly. And everything is easy till she leaves you alone. Then you're soaked to the bone, you'll be so, oh, oh, oh. Come make it easy some more, oh, 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 oh.
How's it going, Steven?
Hello, Old Bean. How are you?
Old Bean, eh? Yeah, I like that. That's good. I was wondering. That's a song for the new album, Dopamine.
That it is.
Yeah. How do you think your music has shifted for the new album compared to like when you guys started in the late '90s?
Brad, our drummer, had sort of an organizing principle for this record. He said to me, he said, look, Steven, I want you to just strip everything down to the basic impulse. How can you make it as simple as possible? I have a tendency to put a lot of syncopation on things, write way too many lyrics. And he's like, what is going to be the most direct pulse of that emotion from you playing it to it being received? So I think it's actually a more driving, pulsing record. A lot of the times it's just like, it's kind of that a lot. Does that answer your question?
That does, yes.
Okay. Simpler is the short answer.
This is maybe a selfish question for me, but I've always kind of been curious.
He's so selfish.
I'm so selfish. This is my only chance I'm going to get to ask this. The song Slow Motion from Blue,
yeah.
There was kind of like a censorship kind of battle with the record company. He ended up releasing an instrumental version on the album.
Right, because the lyrics were too... they were upset about the lyrics.
So how did that go, though? Like, was it like an ultimatum they gave you? And you ended up releasing the song on an EP, maybe?
We later released it as an EP, but it leaked, and it's become one of the biggest songs that we have. And it's it really just shows how little room there is for irony in the United States of America. The song's ironic. I don't actually mean it. So irony means...
So you're not like a murderer?
Where the stated meaning is the exact opposite of the intended meaning. That's irony. And the record company's like, what? That's a dirty song. And they saw us, they never paid any attention to the lyrics, which is quite amazing because I write filthy, dirty, dirty, naughty, naughty, dirty songs. If you listen to Semi-Charmed Life, if you had listened to it in advance, you would have never played that song on the radio. I mean, I can't even discuss the subject matter. But it's like, it's catchy. So Slow Motion came around because I really loved hip-hop. And I liked that whole Native Tongues period, the whole Daisy Age period of hip-hop. And I thought it was super free. And like I liked Tribe Called Quest. And I liked the Jungle Brothers. I liked... anyway, so... It went into this like super hardcore, like kind of this whole drive-by like murder rap thing, which is like, it was just this gigantic celebration of black on black crime and just hatred of women. That was basically your verse, and then the chorus was just like repeat, you know? And I thought, you know what? I'll write you the most vicious song I will write the most vicious song
ever. And I will send it to you with roses and flowers. And so it was really just kind of like, it was kind of my ironic comment. Is that a wind-up? Do you want me to play it?
I mean, you know, I
Okay.
kind of do. Before you do that, though, I wanted to ask you about Spencer Barnett. You've been doing some work with.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you want to kind of explain who that is and how that got
Yes.
started?
It's great. So I produced an album for an artist who I think has just got a really special voice. And when you hear this artist sing, you think probably from New Orleans, probably a black woman who's seen some things. He's a 13-year-old boy from a nice family in San Francisco who wears Azad Lacoste shirts, and we have no idea where he got this voice. There's no antecedent to the sound of his voice. And I was friends with his parents, and he liked singing, and I got him a guitar as a birthday present, and then he sang for the congregation at his bar mitzvah, and he sang the Jeff Buckley version of Hallelujah. And I was like, well, okay, that's the first time I've ever heard anybody sing that song, and it like stood up to Jeff Buckley's version, which is considered sort of the definitive version. So I recorded him, and when I started recording him, I realized that he was really a musician. So we made this EP, and we did that in a week in a studio in Malibu, and I used my band, Third Eye Blind, as the backup band. And his parents came down, and they kind of like scratched their head that this, he's a very like, he's like a young 13. He's really like, he's a kid. So he's like,
He's
wow.
a man. He's at a bar mitzvah, though.
Yeah, he's a responsible, yes. He's ready to take his place at the table, or, yeah. It's so many mazzles, I know. But, no, he's really sort of like, he's ingenuous, but then he starts singing, and it's just like, boom, like that. So, yeah, the album's called 13 Summers In. It's Spencer Barnett, and it's on iTunes, and you should definitely steal it.
It's pretty incredible, yeah. Even pay for it, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, the new album is called Dopamine, playing tonight in Eugene. Let's hear some more music. Third Eye Blind, give it up for Stephen Jenkins.
Okay, I haven't played this at one of these thingies, but let's give it a whack. That was such a good wind-up for slow motion. That's right. It's like, just play the song, right? Miss Jones taught me English, but I think I just shot her son, 'cause he owed me money with that bullet in the chest. You cannot run. Now he's bleeding in a vacant lot, the one in the summer where we used to smoke pot. I guess I didn't mean it, but man, you should have seen it. His flesh explode, slow motion, see me let go. We tend to die young, slow motion, see me let go. What a brother knows, slow motion, see me let go. Now the cops will get me, but girl, if you let me, oh,
take your pants off. I got a little bit of blow, we could both get off. Later bathing in the afterglow. 2 lines of coke got cut with Drano. Her nose starts to bleed. A most beautiful ruby red. Slow motion, see me let go. We'll remember these days. Slow motion, see me let go. Urban life decays. See me let go. And at home, my sister's eating paint chips again. Maybe that's why she's insane. I shut the door to the morning, and I shoot smack in my veins. Wouldn't you? I see my neighbor's beating his wife because he hates his life. There's a knock to his fist as he swings. Oh man, what a beautiful thing. And death slides close to me. I won't roll to be a junkie, wino, creep. Hollywood glamorized my wrath. I'm a young urban psychopath. I incite murder for your entertainment, 'cause I needed the money. What's your excuse? The joke's on you. Slow motion, see that go. Oh yeah. Slow motion, see that go. Ooh. Dum 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 dum. Yeah, stories of my life, hard times. Growing up in Palo Alto. Yeah. Here's another hard rocks tune about me riding my bicycle to public school. We rode our bikes over here today. It was great. We're on our way from Eugene, and we didn't leave until like 4 o'clock in the morning. That's just because of the schedule of the bus drivers of tour buses. But we showed up here and rode our bike over to this thing. And my mom used to live in Portland, and I would come visit her, and I love coming and visiting this place. My favorite ramen shop is actually in Portland, outside of Shibuya, which is in Japan. I'm trying to think what else to play. Oh yeah, I'll play you a new song. It's a little more cheerful. Barely actually. This is a song from the new record, and it's another one where, like, if you listen to it on the album, it's fairly radically changed. But I wrote it as just this ditty. It's almost like an American. It's almost like it's almost like old time in work song or something like that. I don't really know where it came from. But it's called "All These Things Are Yours," and it's we did the band version, and then I just recorded it like this for the vinyl that's going to come out for Dopamine around Christmas. I've said this is going to be my last LP because it is a pain in the ass to make LPs. It's just torture. But that doesn't mean we're going to stop making music. What it means is that after this LP, we're going to put out an EP, like 5 songs. And then after that, I'm not going to save up songs. Like, I wrote 45 songs for this record, and then we put out 12. And you sit on them, and you overthink them, and you hem and haw. And then the song I'm about to play, I wrote all of it, and then I got stuck on one word for 2.5 years. I'll tell you after the song if you remind me what the word is. So what I'm going to do now is
when I write a song, I'm going to take it to the band. We're going to record it, then we're going to post it, gift to the universe. And if I want to re-record it, then I'll re-record it. You know, Edward Monk painted the Scream. You know the Scream? It's like that thing? Yeah. 7 times. If he can repaint it, then I can just replay the song if I want to. Okay. So this is All These Things Are Yours. Oh, it's about my mom. Yeah, who lives in Portland. There's just one segue after another at this jam.
My mom recovered, alcoholic, gave me opera, and Jackson Pollock said, all these things are yours. She said, you're not blessed and you're not cursed, 'cause in the end you write your verse. Yeah, all these things are yours. Let that feeling that's born in shadow, let it make you strong. And the demons you got to carry you on and on and on. John Coltrane's attic ways took us all to better days. Said all these things are yours. Am I right? Am I wrong? In the end, just write your song, 'cause all these things are yours. Let that feeling born in shadow, let it make you strong. And the demons you got to carry you on and on and on. 'Cause all these things are yours. All these things are yours. Oh, all these things are yours. What happened to you, man? I've been there too. Oh, all these things are yours. So let that feeling born in shadow, let it make you strong. And the demons you got to carry you on and on and on. Let that feeling carry. No. 'Cause all these things are yours. All these things are yours. All these things are yours. Thank you. Demons. What rhymes with feeling? Got me. So sit down and again. Nope, don't have it. Took 2.5 years. Yeah. There's a feeling born in shadow, right? If it doesn't rhyme, it won't work. Let it make you strong. And the demon, feeling, demon. Carry you on and on and on and on. Okay, I'll play one more song, and then you guys can immediately go on your phone, and we can continue this on Skype. I'll play anything you want. Oh, that's a great idea. Brilliant. Okay, I'll sing mine. You guys want to hear the story of mine? Or does he just shut up and play the damn song? You go on and on and on. So when I make records, I tend to listen more intently to other albums because I'm just dying to get freaked. I'm always looking to be to have that impact of music, and it's always hard for me to get. I've always been kind of picky, I suppose.
And I get it from all different kinds of places. I really liked Bon Iver. His records and his lyrics, I think, are kind of amazing. And then there's like some post-rock stuff that's like noise rock that I really liked, that and some shoegaze stuff that was been happening. And then I heard Beyonce's record, the one that she just dropped, a self-titled record. And it's funny how pop music to me right now is kind of the zeitgeist in really exciting things going on in music. Usually it's not. Usually pop music is, tends to be kind of safe. And now, like, I think pop music is really, it's the thing that we go like, wow, that's really different. That's really out there. So I heard a record and I heard this song, and it was very complicated, but I heard underneath it this very, very simple song. It's almost like a Radiohead song, in that, like, you have all these layers of production, but underneath it is this very simple offering that I just started playing. I started strumming it on guitar, and then we had some studio time, so I played it just on guitar, and then we added a couple beats, and then clearly Beyonce liked it because she let me put it out on. It's not on the record, but it's like, I think it's on iTunes. And now I have to remember it goes. Oh yeah. On my mind, past my bedtime, no rest at the kingdom. Alone in a place, my heart is away. All that I can think of is we should get married. We should get married. Let's stop holding back on this and let's get carried away. Stop making a big deal out of the little things, 'cause I've got big deals and I've got little things. Got everything I'm asking for but you. Stop making a big deal out of the little things. Let's get carried away. Come right now, you know where I stay. I just wanna say you're mine, you're mine. I just wanna say that you're mine, you're mine. Fuck what you heard, you're mine, you're mine. All I'm really asking for is you. You're mine, you're mine. I just wanna say that you're mine, you're mine. Fuck what you heard, you're mine, you're mine. As long as you know who you belong to. From mid until late I think about you. You on my nights, don't know what to do. I can't get no rest, I can't get no sleep. These old things go way too deep, and we should stop making a big deal out of the little things. 'Cause I got big deals and I got little things. I got everything I'm asking for but you. Stop making a big deal out of the little things. Let's get carried away. Come right now, you know where I stay. I just wanna say you're mine, you're mine. I just wanna say that you're mine, you're mine. Fuck what you heard, you're mine, you're mine. All I'm really asking for is you. You're mine, you're mine. I just wanna say that you're mine, you're mine. Fuck what you heard, you're mine, you're mine. As long as you know who you belong to. Gonna pull up on you. You gon' make me have to pull up on you. Don't ghost on me, I'ma go thriller on you. I'ma let my hands do the talking when I see you, baby girl. I miss feeling on you. I miss everything that's real about you, and it's everything about you. That's just how I feel about you. Being about you and I'm still about you. But we ain't finished talking. I believe it's true. All I'm really asking for is you. Thank you guys very much for having me. I'll see you on Skype.